Hey everyone, and welcome back to the top tier PvP YouTube channel. My name is Brendan. I will be your host for today's video. I've been playing a game as of recently and just added to the collection of games. It's not necessarily a Blizzard game, but it also is a kind of blend of PvE and PvP related content. Where it's more online PvP, obviously online PvP, but people are able to join certain maps and host public games and private games, etc. And so this game is actually hosted. It's called 7 Days if you're interested in joining. Yeah, just gonna give you a bit of game through. We're gonna go ahead and just check out some of these places. It's a 7 Days to Die is a survival horror game. It's post-apocalyptic zombie kind of blend. So it's a survivalist game, and so the idea is to create a sense of self-sufficiency for yourself and fight for your survival. So, amidst a post-apocalyptic zombie-style kind of game. So, yeah, pretty great overall. I enjoy it. Kind of reminds me a lot like DayZ. Excuse that. Reminds me a bit like DayZ. Ooh, there's some nice hydration in there. Actually reminds me a lot like DayZ. So, but yeah, it's really interesting. It's fun. So yeah, it's open to the public if you're interested in joining. Again, that's going to be the 7 Days public game. So you're welcome to join. Check it out. Join me. In separate videos, we'll be going up. But we're just gonna go through a couple places today and check out some of the locations that need to be scouted out in terms of their house. So we're gonna start with Marvin's Getaway. This one, we're just gonna keep looking around. So the idea is just to find, scavenge items, pick them up, add them, create items, etc., and survive amidst the post-apocalyptic zombie, kind of life for that matter. So, and also make sure, yeah, you kill these zombies. So, graphics are pretty good. I think everything is running on high right now. For the most part, but again, it's just such a large game. I'm sure there was a lot of the data just contributed to the, to the vast amount of world experience than it is necessarily entirely graphics. But totally understand. Really fun overall. It's not like a Resident Evil game, it's just more survival based on an open world map than it is, I already went through here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So yeah, you get an inventory. You can see my HP, or my stamina and my HP bars are on the bottom left of the screen. And, yeah, what you want to just do is, ooh, dye yellow. That's new. Sell that. Yeah, so just collect all these. You could, oh yeah, resource harvesting is really important as well too. So make sure you're just, getting your way in there and harvesting as much resources as possible. Wood's going to be great for creating and building your own home. Building and repairing some of the existing homes that you decide to fortify against some of the zombie hordes that come after you. And we'll showcase that in separate videos as well too. So, but otherwise today is just going to be going through each of these individual, locations, little houses here on the map, which is just east of Trader Joel's, which is a trading outpost. Okay, so this woman here is super difficult to kill. She's not fun to kill. Yeah, as you can see, this game is more so in its beta than anything else. Still got some... Oh shit! Oh god! She can jump, holy shit! Oh, I love this nightstick though. And it's such a great weapon. And that'll do it, you get a shot to the head, so... Oh, look at those granny panties, yikes. You could harvest them too as well. I don't think that does anything. I don't collect anything from it. I thought it did at like the start, but I guess not. You get an assortment of weapons to choose from. There's your inventory items, food items, water items, etc. You just make sure you survive, etc. Make sure you're collecting the right resources. It's really cool because each individual resource or object has a specific resource attached to it, so it's really neat how they really collaborated all that. Let me get this plant for my house. If I can, I cannot. That's weird. Alright, that just doesn't do shit. So yeah, we're just gonna go through each of these houses and clear them out. Give you a bit of a gameplay and a general consensus of what this game's like. Again, I'm using a pretty basic weapon. It's the nightstick. It's still like a really good, strong weapon. I'm only level, I don't even know, to be honest. I'm probably like a level 10 or 11. Can't remember, but somewhere along those lines. And so you can, yeah, take into effect that, so. Still somewhat of a low level, I'm sure, compared to other people who've been playing this game. I think I've only been playing this game for like 30-something hours. It's been very quick. But yeah, really interesting game. Fun stuff. Totally recommend downloading it. I think it's on sale too. You can get it off Green Man Gaming, and I'm pretty sure I got it for like $2 or $3. Highly recommend it. I'll put the link in the chat, description below for the gaming website, the gaming purchase website. It's called Green Man Gaming. It's great. I mean, I spent like I spent like 18 bucks on 7 games yesterday. That's how cheap it is. Don't buy from Steam. Buy from Green Man Gaming. It's just an alternative website. Still the same gameplay, etc. All the games work great. I've never had an issue with it. Never bought really from Steam anymore. So ever since I found that out. Yeah, these dudes are kind of high too. Oh, missed that. Adios. Adios, muchachos. It's a bedroll. Looks like someone tried to hide out here. Yeah, again, just harvest all the resources, etc. Yeah, this is the overall gameplay though. It's fun. I mean, it's just an enjoyable survival game, so it's just really easy. Dunk. So there's a crate that you get at each of these inns that you can harvest, and it just has like additional tools and weapons and medicine and stuff like that. So make sure you're collecting those. I'll show you what I mean by that. As you can see, when I'm harvesting a resource, that the bottom right, you see it starts to add up the resources depending on what object you're harvesting from. So, you know, metal pipes, you get a short pipe, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you got short pipes that help repair weapons. Once you become over encumbered, like filled to the brim, it's just going to be that much more difficult to run, and your stamina is not going to go up as fast. So. Also take in consideration that yeah, see? This is the end game stuff they can pick up. Just more, like, weapons and ammo and stuff like that you get from clearing each of these houses. Make sure you're just not using any of those items that you don't need necessarily. Like, you don't need like 3 feathers, just, you know, reload. Be conservative with your stuff. It's not really worth it, to be honest. I have better anyways. Some ammo. Some more mags. Yeah, you're really just trying to prep yourself up for... The idea of 7 days to die is that every 7 days is a blood moon. And these, like, the zombies automatically scent you and they start coming after you, and it becomes just an absolute nightmare, and you gotta defend against those. So full auto mod. Oh, that's neat. Wonder if I can put that for my machine gun. Excuse the little lags there, I got some stuff going on in the background. Yeah, one thing to remember is just remember to yeah, just remember to, in this game, in terms of survivability, just remember to always have water and always have food as well too. It's going to be important because you'll eventually die if you don't. So that pretty much ends that. Marvin's getaway is pretty easy, and that woman I believe was the boss. So you see that at the top right there's the Marvin's getaway, and then there's the skull, so that indicates the number of bosses that are in each location. So the boss would be that large fat woman, the matriarch of the household, I guess you want to call it. So we're gonna work our way over to the next building over here, which it looks like a military base of some sort. So go check it out. Let's go clear some of these areas. Since I'm already in the location, so. Again, if you're over encumbered, which sucks, it just creates a lot of slowness and all this other shit. So you can't pick up more items, etc. So just make sure you're using what you can use when you can. Clear up some space in your inventory, etc. So let's see. Don't need the spring, got plenty of that. Got some oil in there. Yeah, it's cool because you can like create cars, you can create houses, you know, etc. It's an enjoyable game. So highly recommended downloading, especially for the price in itself. So it's it's a really good price. So something to consider. So next there, we're going to check out Skeeter's place. And again, once you've cleared each building, it stays cleared, so you don't have to doesn't respawn or refresh, which is pretty cool. So you're like limited on the amount of materials and shit you can use. So I'm sure that person's going to come alive. Oh. Looks like there's someone else here. There you are. Generic EMT blonde lady. Right. One shot, one kill. The rotting flesh could be used to make obvious. Donk. Donk. It's the workbench. You can actually make specific gear on here if you have the right materials, but I don't think I do. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, I don't. It looks like that's okay. Come back another time and I can explain that. Don't need the cornmeal. More pumpkins. But that indicates that you don't have enough space in your inventory to pick it up, so. These books that you can get that increase your skills, so make sure to find those and pick them up. It's very important. Very, very important. Make sure you're just clearing all these, these locations and buildings to find more equipment and so forth. So, looks like there's a bag up there. How the hell do you get up there? It's a good question. Wonder if that'll work. Okay, so the next spot we're gonna head out to is just head to the Skeeter's place, his actual house. Doesn't look like it's an encampment of any sort. Looks like a house with a perimeter on it. So, generally these places too have like an opening that you can find and head in easier. Like instead of just having to like go, like most of the time they'll be unlocked or locked. They'll be actually locked. So the idea is that you find one opening of the house and go from there. So just be aware of that. Yeah, just remember to pick up items, these little eggs that you can get from these little birds' nests. Pick them up. The eggs you could use as food, and then you can also cook with them as well. So, man, it sucks being over encumbered. It sucks being out here for long periods of time and not able to sell any of your items, or at least get to an area that you can. It's kind of frustrating, but what can you do? But you know, you try to get in as much equipment and shit as possible while you're out. Oh, there's a zombie right there. Wow. That'd have been a nightmare if I just ran in there. Great way to get food is obviously... Oh shit, hello. The baton's great because it knocks people down. Yeah, anyways, great thing about housings, like houses, is that they always have like a refrigerator and always have a bathroom. You can find water and food in there if you need it desperately. So just remember that while you're, if you're low on any of that, you can just grab those items. So yeah, I highly recommend this game. It's fun. It's not difficult, it's just enjoyable, so. Look at that lovely water, murky water you can find in the toilet. Lovely. So yeah, just make sure you're checking out all the items and apparel and stuff like that that are available. Okay, there's gonna be a zombie waking up. Pretty obvious. They don't really You're dead. Music will also start too if you're like, you know, like in the vicinity of zombies and they start coming after you and shit, so just be aware of that. So they'll start coming from the outside if they end up doing that. In addition to them coming outside. Oh, just got to level 14, cool. Every time that you level up, you do get a skill point too as well, so. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a lot of them in here. Oh my god, what the fuck? They are pissed. I may have to use the machine gun on this one. There's 4 of them in here, holy shit. Oh, fuck. Ah! So I'm bleeding right now, which means I should use a bandage to pick myself up. Be wary that gunfire does attract more zombies to the area, so you'll start hearing more footsteps and shit. Coming closer to the house. Pretty obvious. Just be aware of that. That was like 5 zombies in there. All in one room. How convenient. So that's an introduction to a bit of gameplay. Remember, you just get rid of some of the older shit that you have excess on, or excess items in your inventory. You don't need everything all the time, so you're going to come across a lot of items in general. So. Yeah, you really want to just make a full clear of the house. How am I wet? Okay, whatever. And, there's a zombie here. Stuff on the ground you can harvest as well too. Sometimes zombies will like come through the door and shit. So they'll come after you, they'll chase you. So be prepared for that kind of stuff. Pretty sure I'm close to the end here. So just make sure you're looting everything or what you really need in these cabinets and shit. So bones are great to be used as making the seed, yeah, I guess. So when you get seeds, you can plant those as well in the ground in your little garden space, and I'll show you that too as well. When we come in contact with that, back at my home base basically. Otherwise, you're out and about scouting out new areas, finding new people. Wish they had more like NPCs in this game though, that'd be more enjoyable, but they don't. But it's whatever. It is more PvP because it is world-based PvP, so. Survival, yeah, see, this is the end stuff. Some shotgun ammo that I'll need. Oh, I need lockpicks. I thought I was carrying lockpicks. Shit. Yeah, I guess not. It's too bad. Ooh, armor plating mod. And there's a new piece of gear. Better than my old ones. Nice. Some ammo. Beautiful. So you can hear a zombie trying to get in. Did she's almost done. Remember just to take all what you can. Oh, lockpick, nice, perfect. Wow, what my luck. I can pick the lock, pick it up. What's inside? You pick up these items called mods. Mods. I think she's in. Mods are what can be used for cement concrete mix. Huh? Solid concrete walls. Mods are what's used for like crafting, sorry, enhancing weapons and so forth. So let's use that. Improve your armor rating can be installed into any armor. Just go to your inventory by pressing B on your computer. And you want to go to, just install it into one of your armor pieces. Preferably one of your higher end armors. Like your scrap, you know, my armor here. Go to modify, and add it. So it adds the heavy armor rating to it. There you go. Pretty straightforward. She's probably inside, I'd assume. Yeah, you can hear her. She's inside somewhere. There she is. Yeah, they smell you. Let's knock her out. So that's pretty much cleared out for this location, besides the safe pick location, and I don't have another lockpick right now to actually grab it, so I'm just going to make my way over and figure another location where I can check out, and then we'll hold back home. I'll show you in another video on that one, but gosh, is there another place that's relatively close? Thought I saw like a camper by the lake or something. Alright, there's another house over there. We're going to go to that last house, and then we'll make our way back to the home. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments about this game, just let me know. You can post in the description, the comment section below. You do pick up resources on the ground as well. You can really just resource gather from any item in this game, which is really cool. So make a whole bunch of different, you know, items and so forth. So make a bow. It's pretty rad. Get rid of that old bow. Make a higher tiered bow. Yeah, so when you create new stuff, you get like higher tiered items. So just remember that while you're building stuff, they start to increase over time. So you can create all this kind of stuff, and then use unlock new items and gear and so forth from cowboy boots. It's interesting. Worn boots. I already have boots. Yeah, I gotta repair all my stuff though. So items obviously have durability, so you're going to need to repair them from time to time. But yeah, otherwise you just clear houses such as that. They get cleared. And just make your way to the next spot. I'm going to try to clear this house before it gets too dark, because I don't want to be caught out in the dark time. All the time, so. Some magazines. Remember to find all those magazines as soon as possible. I'm sorry, was there not another house over here somewhere? Am I just seeing shit? I'm not swimming all the way across. Okay, I guess we'll just edit for this video call. Just because I'm pretty sure I've already cleared. Yeah, I've cleared these 2 calls for now, but we'll, just because I don't want to drag out the timing in between each house. Especially at this point, I'll make another video in just a couple minutes and getting to someplace else, okay? I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care.